I've been caught speeding in it, bro, in the 1.6 diesel. Listen, the other day I was on the motorway. Please don't do this if you watch my videos. I had some guys shouting, "Oh, Rizzy," going up the ass on my motorway. I was in the Scirocco, innit? It's kind of my fault for having a bait number plate, but now I've got a flipping tow bar, mate. Don't be chilling on my backside, because I will brake check you and your car's going to be written off clean. But anyway, the point of discussion today, I got a letter in the post, innit? I can't be asked to show you the letter because I'm going to have to blur my location, but it's got my first name on it. It has got my government name and it's been dropped to my house. I'll read it out for you while I get some visuals of the 1.6D, bro, so you can unzip your fly now. Dear, then it's my government name concerning YouTube video traffic offence observation. We are writing to you to inform you that the Leicestershire Police, that's where I filmed it, has become aware of a video uploaded to a YouTube channel titled Country Lane Bashing in Scirocco R, published on the 31st of March, which appears to show a motor vehicle exceeding the speed limit on a public roadway. I used to exceed the limit on this roadway until they made it into a 30. I mean, why is this a 30? Where's the women and children at? Even she can't be asked. Anyway, the footage shows behaviour that may constitute a violation of the traffic laws under blah blah blah, section 89 of the Road Traffic Regulation Act 1984. Specifically, the vehicle is observed travelling at speed that is visibly above the posted limit for that area, which poses a danger to the driver, passengers and the general public. Sorry, bro, I keep messing up my visuals because I'm looking at this form. We are currently reviewing the footage this is the best part. We're currently reviewing the footage to determine whether the investigation and enforcement action is required. That's what I'm going to read out to you. So this letter they've sent me is like a scare tactic. It's a warning. They have no intentions on doing anything. Let me give you a quick tour of the car. You know when I told you I sold my Civic 1 and Civic 2? I've only gone and bought a Civic number 3, bro, with the profits in it. This one, reverse camera. Oi, oi. This letter's a scare tactic. You know what they said at the end? That we were going to do a further investigation. Bro, if I genuinely committed a crime, which I'll also get to, they would have just come straight with the officer to my door and arrested me there and then, like they have done before. If you lot know my previous job, I used to be involved with the police quite a lot. Now, I'm not no ex-Russian mafia, innit? I was just stupid as a child. I've had a lot of experience with the police in this country and I know how useless they are. I have genuine proof that they're not out there for our safety. It don't take a genius to realise it either. I've said countless times on this channel, if they're really out to catch people speeding, why are they not in school zones? Why are they on the bottom of hills where the speed limit changes or has been recently changed? It's a cash grab. It's not for your safety. Why do you people think that they're out to save us? They don't care about you. They're not bothered. You think PC Plonker wants to chill in the middle of Brixton where someone's gonna lob a blade at him when he can make 35 British pounds from Susie doing 35 in a 30 zone? Scam, mate. Anyway, I need to address this. So I was driving in my Scirocco, which is quite a bait car actually. You like keep watching my videos and then when you see me in town you better asking me to race and that. I don't want to race you, leave me alone. I'm taking my mum to Sainsbury's. The police in my area generally don't like me. You know, it's not even they don't like me, they know who I am, innit? They know of me. So I have enough knowledge to know instantly, like, yeah, it's because of my YouTube video. Now, I just want to put this out there. That video is sped up. Sadly, the Scirocco has a 2-litre petrol engine with a little dodgy remap from the Cuzzies. It does not have a W16 Bugatti engine. So the video is sped up, the sound's been enhanced, hence why I'm not talking much in the video. I'd sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks, innit, man? It's not like I hide this. I literally put in the description of that video that, oh yeah, bro, this is sped up. Like, yeah, cool, there were some questionable overtakes, but at the end of the day, just inconsiderate. They're not illegal. Now, I'll put my hands up, yeah, I've done some questionable driving on this channel. Back when I first started, there was this guy egging me on at a petrol station in Maidstone. I've never been to, this was my first time in Maidstone. I don't know the roads. For some reason, I just trusted this stranger. Like I said, I'm living and learning too. I'm a human. This is stupid, I regret this. Flying around the corner, oversteered into a curb. I narrowly missed, and the only thing that saved me was my brakes. It was a bad reaction from me. I should have been speeding anywhere. Like I said, I've never been to Maidstone at this point. I'm not making no excuses. That's completely my fault for even following him. And people called me out in the comments and I'm on your side. I'm not the best driver in the world, but I don't think I'm a bad driver. Like, I'm talking about general commuting. I indicate, I stay in my lane. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not the biggest problem on a road. I know for a fact, anyone watching this with a license, sorry about the window, I should have cleaned it before. You see, most YouTubers, they get their flipping studio lights and everything up, mate. All I have to do is clean a window and I didn't. Do some motorway for you, bro, clear my DPF. Anyway, if it was empty and I'm flying down it at 200 mile an hour, I think that's safer than everyone doing 50, my man doing 40. No one's checking the mirrors, we're all just like huddled together. You're much more likely to have an accident. At least in the other one, yeah, it'll be more fatal, but it will just be me dying, bro. Which is better than Susie, Ann and Joanne dying alongside me. They know I'm not speeding, otherwise they would have just, you know what I mean? They would have just knocked on my door or taken the car off me. They might have even slapped me with a speed awareness course. But they know I'm not endangering anyone. And I don't believe in the whole, oh, but you're encouraging your viewers. That's completely on my viewers. You know what I mean? You don't just become a pedo and then start saying, oh, but my uncle's a pedo. You need to take some accountability, bro. Now, I've been caught speeding before. I've been caught using my mobile phone in a video before. I've done the crimes and I've done the time, which is the only reason I'm making this video, saying that I'm innocent. If I wasn't, I would not be driving this 1.6 diesel right now. But aside the point, what is the point that I'm trying to make here? Listen, federale, yeah, police. I'm not a criminal. I'm just making my little YouTube videos on the side, getting by. This is a little hobby for me. If anything, you've just given me the opportunity to make this video. My point is, if you're even gonna bother focusing on sending me a letter, you know what I mean? A policeman came to my house just to make sure, yeah, that's the car. I saw them do it. They saw me. They didn't stop for a comment. You're wasting your time. I know it's such a cliche argument, but genuinely, there's stuff going on. Okay, there's children getting smacked up by their dad. Why do you care about a sped up YouTube? Shut up, man. Just shut up. Let's say I got pulled over making that video. Impossible, unless my tyre tread depth was all low and all that, but I'm high on maintenance because I'm into my cars. I would tell them straight, I think you need to be a little bit more productive with your time. This isn't just a job. Okay, look at, I watched Postman Pat the other day. Don't ask questions, yeah? They had a storm in Greendale. That's where Postman Pat used to chill. Obviously, my man couldn't send the letters out and that. What does he do? He doesn't give up like the postman of today or go on strike or whatever, yeah? My man goes the extra mile, links up with Ajay, the train guy. These men go to Pencaster. They walk through this like proper storm, yeah? They're doing everything they can just to get the post across. They're going the extra mile for their job. The police don't do that, which is why I think that's why this country is becoming a third world country. Everyone in the police is, with all due respect, everyone in the police is my age, and people my age, they don't care about anything. They're not going to go the extra mile for their job, are they? They're simply there for a paycheck, which is fine in other jobs. With the police, not really. You kind of got to be stuck in. The majority of the officers simply aren't, especially the new one, which is why they're chilling there, which is why they're on the side of the roads making all this commission. Whoa, mate, you got to move over, mate. It's Ramadan, not Ramacar way. But what am I saying? There's bigger problems on the road. No way. Yo, I can fold my mirrors in while... Wait, that's illegal, mate. Oh, great, I'm gonna get another letter. I'm gonna chop down another tree because I pressed that button. Put me some slack, man. I'm exploring the 1.6 diesel. I've never really deeped it. This is naughty. This is kind of wank. I'm driving the speed limit right now. Anyone who overtakes me is speeding straight up. Is it a problem? No. I don't always think speeding is unsafe. Why? The town centre I live in is 20 roads. When someone's driving 30, they're not posing a threat to anyone. 20 is just ridiculous. Health and safety is going to be the reason that we lose all our basic freedoms. They want us to be trapped in the system, and then they're going to slap a health and safety label on it, and then the stupid people, the cyclists, with all due respect, are going to think they're doing it out of health and safety. They are not. Why do you think so many cyclists get killed and injured and ran over? Cyclists generally, I am generalizing, they tend to be very by the book. Oh, this is the cycle lane and that's the car lane, so I'm just gonna go full set. No, you need to use your common sense, which isn't common anymore. You need to stay alert. Cyclists don't. They just sort of blindly follow the rules without staying alert and understanding that there's humans as well. There's room for human error. That's when they end up being mash up. Same with all the dash cam submitters. Oh, he's in the wrong lane. He's a human. He's not posing a threat to no one. You know who is posing a threat to people? People who are genuinely not prepared to drive on a road. This thing I'm driving, as much as it's a 1.6 diesel, it's not got the most horsepower. It will kill anyone that stands in front of it. World's strongest man, this will rip through you, bro. I'm doing 71 mile an hour. You're not surviving 71 mile an hour collision, even if it is a 1.6 diesel. Speeding is fine as long as you're not posing a threat. Doing 30 in the 20 zone, that's fine. Doing 80 in the 20 zone, allow it, bro. Drive to London a lot, like I said. At least one car on the way through the whole 2-hour journey whooshes past me at 150 miles per hour. I don't care, don't look twice. You won't see it now because it's busy. When the road is empty, people tend to do it. I think it's fine. I don't think they're posing a threat to anyone. It's when, you know, when they're doing the gapping and they're weaving in and out of traffic. That's posing a threat. As much as I hate to say it, prosecute them for that, innit? But I think to be on the road, you need to be prepared to drive the car, mate. I see so many of these migrants, and I'm gonna say it how it is because everyone knows it. You know, these rich Chinese lot who come, or even the Indians, like the new Deliveroo drivers, just the new migrant taxi drivers. They just don't know the rules of the road, because they didn't pass here. So they're either going very slow because they're scared of getting points on their license, because believe it or not, that's a lot of these migrants drive. That's a fact. I know a lot of them. They don't care about the, oh, I'm in a hurry, or the guy behind me is flashing. They don't care. It's like Minecraft for them. They just don't want to get banned, aka dying. So they're gonna drive 10 on the 30 road, because that way they're guaranteed they're not gonna get disqualified from driving. Because in this system that we live in, driving 10 on the motorway, you're less likely to get pulled over than the guy who's doing 80 on the motorway, even though you're posing more of a threat by doing 10. But they don't care. They're just out to save their own license, innit? They're not bothered. Great, that's traffic. I wanted to try something new, mate. I wanted to hop on motorway for this video. What a flop. You know these migrants who are just like, they just start doing a U-turn in the road, start blocking the road, they're doing 10 miles an hour for no reason. You got the other ones in there, you know, they're stupid AI cars. They're stupid, I call it electric cars, AI cars, man. You know them stupid electric cars that are just, they just go next to you, bing, bing, doo-doo-doo. They just sound like chat GPT's pulled up, bro. Why does your car sound like that? It just pisses me off. I'm not even saying this as another driver, I'm saying it as a pedestrian. When I'm walking on the pavement and the Chinese migrant next to me is in his AI car, bing, bing, like, I'm thinking, why is the ninky nonk just doing the same speed as me? Why are you doing 10 mile an hour? Like, now I don't want that. As a pedestrian, I don't want cars to be going slow. Just do 30, please. Cars doing 20, 10, it's just awkward, man. I'll be walking the same speed as I'm doing now. Now, as much as I think you should get fined for owning an AI car, that's not a crime in itself. It is driving with no due care and attention, bro. They don't know what they're doing. Like I said, they didn't pass in this country. You know, when I ever see a Toyota Prius or like a brand new massive electric car with like a little Chinese woman, I'm not even trying to be racist, maybe I just am. Whenever I'm next to them in the lane, I purposely drop back because I know they're gonna mess up, and they do mess up. They just hover and they move into my lane, or they're just looking back. They're not very good at driving, and I hate to generalize, but it does tend to be the people who didn't pass their test in this country. That makes sense. Make them pass their test in this country instead of doing this massive speed limit enforcement on Auntie Jane, who was doing 34 in a 30. She's not posing a threat, man. There would be a lot less accidents if we weren't constantly looking for speed cameras, or, oh, is this an average speed? Or especially you Wazers, like, you're looking for the cameras. You all have to agree with me. When you know there's no camera on that road and you're just trying to get from A to B, it's just a lot more convenient, innit? Like, you're not looking at your speed, you're just driving to get there. You're driving at convenient speed. Talk about convenient speed. This ain't convenient speed. This is wank. Look, my man there, yeah, he's on his phone. But he's not posing a threat to anyone. That's not a problem. He's a young guy, he's got a BMW. I think he's more than capable of controlling that car. I wouldn't prosecute him. But he's doing it, and look at the way he's typing. He can't text and drive. Prosecute him. Take his Touran off him. Oh, this flop's so bad, I can't speak when I'm stood still. Like my friend back in the day, like I said, when I was young, I was a bit stupid. I used to get in the car with anyone. My friend used to do balloons often. In his BMW 1 Series, he'd just be gapping everything and everyone. But they weren't calculated risks, you know what I mean? Because he wasn't ready to drive. He's fried out of his mind. He's not taking calculated risks. He's just like, oh, there's a gap. Oh, yeah, we made it through, whatever. That's inconsiderate. Then you got my other boy. He's got a 1 litre, but he's a good person. He just likes driving fast on the side. So whenever he'd be hitting gaps as well, I felt safe, because he weren't fried out of his mind. He was taking calculated gaps, and he was genuinely just a bit controversial opinion on that, but I still don't think that poses a threat. If he's truly a capable driver, but then you got the other problem of how you're going to identify who's a shit driver and who isn't. Race is the answer. But can you let me in? Just can't be arsed. Oh wait, and I need to look down because there's school kids on there. I'm going to film up their skirts. I wasn't. They're just walking up on a bridge above me. You man do balloons to get high. I do balloons because my girlfriend's 5. All I'm saying is there's a lot of worse drivers than me. I am not the worst driver, mate. And this video, the fact that they even sent me a letter, it's disgusting, mate. Genuinely, get a life. I'm not posing a threat to anyone. The road's empty, the video's sped up, and I don't think there's any danger to life, other than mine. Oh, what if your brakes fail? Then so be it, man. It is what it is. If my brakes fail, it's written for me to die in it. But I didn't. So just firm the L, it is what it is. Hong Tweng or Raj, who were doing a 3-point turn on the motorway, and I saw the other day I was in town, kind of like a dual carriageway type thing, why there's a Yaris with one headlight missing heading towards my direction, like head on. I'm on the right side of the road, trust me. I was not on the wrong side of the road. He came up to me, he went around. This is wallahi, this is a true story. He goes around me, gives me a dirty look. The audacity for you to give me a dirty look. Brother, you're on the wrong side of the road. They pose a threat, but they don't seem to get any sort of prosecution ever. They nearly crash every day. You got the taxi drivers braking for no reason. Never get that in the city centre. You be driving and the guy, he brakes, so you drop back a bit. Eventually, when you're bored out of your mind, you fly around him at 29. You look and there's nothing there. This guy's just been braking for no reason. It's not even like he's trying to keep within the speed limit. The car's doing 20 anyway. You're not doing 15, 20, 15, 14, 20. Bro, I'd rather just do 20. It's annoying, but I'd rather just stay at 20. Why are you braking for no reason? They need to get off the road. they're a genuine threat. And it's all because they're not confident. And if you're not confident, you shouldn't be on the road. I think driving is literally based off confidence and planning ahead. So officer, if you're even watching this one, how do I get them to watch it? Right, I'm gonna speed up the video, boys.
Whoa, VTech.
There you go, now I probably got the whole department watching me, mate. Officer, I know you're here, buddy. Listen, yeah, I don't even have a problem with you. I just can't help but notice you've pulled me over countless times over the years. You've sent countless officers to my house over the years. You've sent countless letters. I can't help but notice that I've not been to jail yet. I always end up proving them wrong, and then they end up being salty. You see all these issues that are going on in people's lives, and the police keep focusing on my sped up YouTube video. Like, what? Genuinely, you little pedo protector. I'm gonna get some mixed opinions on this in the comments. I do not care. I've had countless encounters with the police. They've all been stupid. There's never really anything logical going on. I'm not a bad person. I don't even know why I've even had encounters in the first place. I just think they can be a bit more productive with their time. So genuinely, do something good with the job you've got. You've got a duty of protection and care over the public. Why don't you be someone? You can genuinely be a hero. You can be the Sporticus. You can be Superman. You can be Captain Mac. You can genuinely save this city. So why don't you make the most of that? And stop focusing on my YouTube account. No, do you know how dumb that is? Bro, what do I even do on YouTube? Rag some dingers about? Shut up, man. Just fuck off.